Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to K-ville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, and the 49ers will put total leather to crank us up. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. So the Duke Blue Devils offense will take the first swing of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
The Blue Devils want to move quickly.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Harris will throw. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. He's got great speed. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The 49ers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. And back to the air on 2nd down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And the Blue Devils want to crank the tempo. Off play action. Buys a little time. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Got it behind the line. It's Ramsey. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to power their way ahead. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The running back has it. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. They'll run it from the gun. At midfield, he's got room. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And how about that on 3rd down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they...
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
And early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
Knocked off his feet. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Trying to pick it up on the ground. Made a defender miss. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Pulls down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Adams. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. TCU rolled to victory in front of those fans in Fort Worth who had the Go Frogs hand sign up for 60 minutes. Super Frog was flexing all game too. As complete a win as they've had for some time. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications. The standings.
Thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He was looking... found as he stopped at the 18. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter to do. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Wide open downfield. And he breaks into the open. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. He'll come out throwing on first down. Escapes trouble. He's going for a big play downfield. Grabs it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got it and still on his feet. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stops for a short gain. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that.
Pulls it in on the right. Open runway ahead. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Blue Devils trying to cash it in on first and goal. Pushes ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Going up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Looking to move it through the air. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's right on target. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the 49ers are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it again. Quickly to the tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The 49ers have this offense rolling. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And how about the big nose tackle? The guy who's right in the middle of the defense, the hardest spot to get a sack because you got the center in front of you, you got the guards right next to you, not a lot of space. Just uses the power, gets through, and gets the big sack.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. What a snag by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it.
Woo, deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Harris back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. Smashes through. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive there.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat. And they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Safe completion on the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They have it at the 43. 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Makes his connection. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Heaves it deep. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The 49ers come to the line in the hurry up. From the red zone, looking for a space. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They're testing the right side here. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the ball.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Harris will throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You've got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. With the catch, it's Ramsey. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you can tell the angle's just getting chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I got to make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Setting up the screen. Running with power. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wall.
And the Blue Devils will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Pressure coming. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. There he goes. Open it up. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up any bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looking for space. It's Cook. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Blue Devils look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to find his man on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and they got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He unleashes a long one. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Niners. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. That drive, a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. Draw him inside the 10. Here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Harris back to pass. He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The 49ers will hustle to the line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Try to barge their way in. And they'll knock him down. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they've still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught close to the marker, it's Ramsey. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Harris will throw. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Blue Devils send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch here. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Leaves it with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The play action fake. Got his man in the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. And the 49ers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Charlotte. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll go to the ground. And the runner is down, and so is the flag.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Harris back to pass. Gets it out fast. Plows through the defense. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This quarterback doing a lot of good decision-making on that last play. First off, nice job extending, but then understanding what the coverage was, understanding nobody's open, and then going, hey, look, I can go get this myself, and finally, not only am I going to get this 1st down, I'm going to take care of myself, too. I'm going to slide. I practiced this all week. Little baseball slide action. We got a fresh set of hands.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Finds his man, they convert. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Blue Devils with the 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. The inside handoff. Keeps the legs moving. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Harris will throw. He caught it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And the Blue Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Trying to push their way into the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Blue Devils! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
Can't hit his man in the end zone. The 2-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the 4th. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. All wideouts, no backs. He's going to pass. He finds his man. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. The 49ers are marching down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. You know, the entire concept of the play-action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run, played pass, continued to get to the quarterback and get the quarterback on the ground.
And they're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. They'll run the counter. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Smart move to get down with the slide. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Coming after him. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. That pass is incomplete and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. He's looking to pass. Buys a little extra time. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Now improvising. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He's going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
And the Blue Devils in the hurry up.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man quickly. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. At the 45, on his way. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. He's had a day, 103 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.